is In Demand, Scotland's biggest evening show.
Let's hear it.
Backstage at Tea in the Park 2013 with Dougie and Fran from Travis. Guys, well, welcome back to Tea in the Park.
It's our 7th year.
Wow, do you not get a medal? Like, after 5 years, you should start getting at least something.
You should get a yellow jacket or a green. What colour should it be?
It should be yellow, shouldn't it? Like, yeah, a yellow jacket with
Or
red
a big
buttons.
red tee that you can
Big
take
red
home.
T on the back.
Yeah, with little badges on it. That's
And you get to. You're allowed to go if you wear the jacket. You're allowed to go to any tea for free.
Yeah.
VIP, right to the front of the stage, the works.
Yeah.
Although I'm hearing that you guys don't even have a list of the stage times.
No, we've been asking for one since we got here, and it still hasn't arrived. So I'm gonna have to steal yours.
I'll photocopy it for you guys, okay?
Thanks.
I'll take a picture and send it to you. So playing the 20th anniversary of Tea, being a Scottish band as well, it must be quite a momentous occasion.
It is. What's it been like? Has it had this sort of feel to it? Because you were here yesterday. We only just arrived today. What has it been like?
I think everyone, well, to be honest, I think the sun yesterday I think made it the best tea in the park ever, just the weather. But you can feel the kind of vibe that everyone's excited. It's a big anniversary, and there's a lot of people here that I think are coming to tea in the park for the first time, which is quite interesting as well, yeah.
Generation.
Yeah.
Because the first tea in the park, because it was the beginning of the whole thing, and it was a real moment in music as well, because you had a lot of stuff, brilliant stuff from America, and it had a huge this Britpop thing exploding as well. Dougie, you were saying what was it? Pulp?
It was Pulp, Oasis, and Blur all played one after the other in the afternoon in the tent on the first tee, and that was pretty amazing. That was a real moment. You felt like you were absolutely at the kind of epicenter of something amazing happening. You know, it was so great.
That's quite a big memory to have. What about you, Fran? Have you got any tea memories?
Yeah, there was all this happening in some tent, and there was us playing in between comedians in the comedy tent at the first tee, and that was quite funny. But the most outstanding memory for me from any tee was we were. There was some problem with the monitors of our stage, so we were like 10 minutes, they wouldn't let us go on stage until they fixed this problem. So the crowd started to get a bit agitated, started to moo and start to sort of and eventually they were like, right, ready, let's go. And we got to the side of the stage, and the security guy's like, sorry mate, the band's going on, sorry, you can't get on stage. We're going, we are the band. Shows your passes. We just gave our passes to the tour manager. Please let us on. Sorry mate, you can't get on.
And it went on and on, and the crowd are getting like more and more restless.
Oh man!
Yeah, it was fun.
Knocked back from your own gig. I mean, that's a first. I think that's the first time I've ever heard that story.
Classic Travis
Yeah.
moment.
That's just another day in the life of Travis. And the lineup this year for the 20th anniversary is pretty eclectic. There's quite a lot of Scottish bands as well, but some big international artists. Tonight we've got Rihanna, Snoop Dogg. There's BDI headlining as
Snoop
well.
Lion.
Well, that's the thing. I thought he was Snoop Lion, but now he's on the
he come
lineup
back
as
as
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg. Yeah, so he's obviously changed his name in Scotland. But yeah, quite an eclectic lineup this year. So looking at the lineup as well, how do you guys feel about that?
I always felt with T that they always sort of put on a much different lineup than any of the other festivals. They just had a different angle on it, and I don't know, it's got to do with the guys that organise it, Dance DF, and I think this year just seems like every year they always try and do something that's a wee bit different, and it's always been quite eclectic. As far as I can see, they have a lot of, they'll just go for what's popular, and that's kind of what a festival should be, because it's for the people.
Exactly, that's it. And you guys are going to try and get to see some other acts when you've finished, because I hear you're quite interested in seeing Dizzy Rascal.
Want to see Dizzy Rascal, definitely. Want to see a bit of BDI as well. Haven't seen them live yet, so see how Liam's doing.
Right,
Which will be nice. But yeah, Dizzy will be that'll be mental, bonkers in fact.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. So we're going to see Travis down the front of the Dizzy Rascal set going absolutely wild. What about Rihanna? Well, you said BDI. You're going to split yourselves between BDI and Rihanna?
I think we'll split the band between BDI and Rihanna.
I might go to see Rihanna. I like that song. I like a few of her songs. I think she's a really good singer. I want to see because the Americans do it very differently from the way we do it. I mean, Rihanna's got a virtual village backstage with like, I don't know, it's what's going on in there, but it's totally out of bounds. But
I heard
let's,
it's 100 people or something.
well, what I'm going to try and do is let's try and gate crash it later on, Dougie.
That's a good idea. I think that could be quite interesting. See how it compares to our bottle of Coke and a can of crisps. A can of crisps?
It's a can of crisps. Well, that's a new way of looking at it.
Pringles.
You get a prize for the who can get halfway.
Right, so after you've seen Dizzy Rascal
What's
and
the prize?
gone mental to bonkers, let's gate crash Rihanna's dressing room and let's see who can get off with her first.
Yeah.
And what do you want the prize to be?
What a day.
I thought
What
that
a
would
day
be
that
the
would be.
prize.
The prize would be, I don't know.
I think that is the prize if you manage to fulfil the task, really, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Maybe a phone number or something, or a lift home in the tour
You
bus.
know, you have to get a memento. It's like you have to get something that you could never get unless you nipped her.
So if you could take one thing from Rihanna's dressing room, then what would it be?
Do you know what? I'll tell you this funny story because we went to see Neil Young once at Red Rocks, and we all got backstage, and at some point I went for a wander and I found his dressing room, found Neil Young's dressing room, and it was all decked out. You would imagine with scented candles and incense, and they'd put up like these tie-dyed, these hippie things, but on the couch was his jeans, just lying on the couch. I'm like, there's Neil Young's jeans, and I was like, screw this, and I sort of knelt down, and I was like, oh, I knelt down and sort of just put my head on his. I put my head not there, but on his knees, and just had a wee moment with Neil Young's jeans. Should write a song about it.
Yeah.
Are you sure they were his?
Well, I think they were, because they were very well worn.
They had his initials in the waistband.
Wow.
It said NY.
So if Rihanna's missing any items of clothing, you've got it then?
Yeah.
Hot pants, the lot, they're all gone later on. Well, listen, guys, good to chat to you.
Nice to see you, man.
And we'll catch up with you soon, and good luck with your conquest later on.
Well, you're in it as well.
Right, okay, we're all in. That's it. Well, then we better go.
fives.
Right, so
Okay, let's do it.
we've got to go and great crash Rihanna's dressing room. So yeah, that's it.
Documentary,
I
that
know.
would be, you'd get
We'll see-
sued probably.
We'll see you in the front cover of the paper soon.
Yeah.
Bye.
This is In Demand.